Domestic violence is no joke. Seek help from professionals and loved ones now at home in your local area.
Who is there? Welcome back to You Know What It Is. You've always known what it is. Talvin. Talvin talks, you know this. Yab. I talk, you talk, everybody talks, we all talk. It's free, it costs nothing, correct? It doesn't cost you a dime, a pound coin. It helps you shine. I see Mannequin in a good mood at the moment, but literally I've come on here to let you guys know I do get depressed, I get down, I have been down, there have been things that have pulled me down, kept me down, and I don't want to stay down, so I need to come back. And I haven't wrote a script, well I don't normally anyway, and I haven't put together any sort of particular segment today. I really just want to come to you and talk about a serious matter, you know, and like I said, Talvin talks, you know, and I just gotta say all this. So anyway, all that to say, I get a message from somebody, this guy who's actually my neighbour, and firstly starts off telling me that he's been watching me, see me around, you know, and I look nice and all this stuff. I was not flattered, I felt really scared. It's my area and I like to know who you are. At least then I can walk past your window or where you see me and fix myself up. Do you know what I'm saying? No, on a serious note though. So I get a message saying I'm being watched, stalked basically. Long story short, turns out it's the neighbour in front of me. Sorry, want to keep that down. It's the neighbour in front of me. I'm watching him with his baby mum, his 2 children, and her family playing happy families in the back garden. This is why I keep mentioning about straights and decide what you want, because the down low situation affects both people. And this is my whole point in what I'm saying. Own your sexuality no matter what it is. There's too many categories out there for you not to be in one. Choose it, but stick to it and stop lying. It's the deceit. Anyway, so I'm watching the situation over there and knowing I'm getting messages like that. What do? I don't like anyone doing it to me. You know, what do? Message her, tell her what's going on? No, what I simply do, I tell him, no, it's not how I roll. I don't work with family men like that. And let alone, no offense, anyone who's into anything else, because you've got to be into me. I'm too insecure for that, for one. Does that make sense? So once I shut him down, he got really arsey, really funny, started saying funny things to me online, so I ended up blocking him. He messages me again, and then during the pandemic, I'm watching him play Happy Families, and he gets locked down during the pandemic, and I was wondering to myself, is it because of me? And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm watching this family play out, I'm probably causing a rift, but I'm not messaging the guy's just got an obsession, trust me, because who else watches and stalks somebody, starts working out in your garden that I can see, looks up at my window? That's all weird, right? So I'm seeing her, by the way, saying hello every day. And he gets locked down during the pandemic. Then, after that, he comes back, messages me again. Oh my gosh, I shut him down. And this is why it's so serious, guys. Two things. If it's too domesticated, you've got children involved, you've got no self-confidence, just get some balls, men and women, to move out of the situation. And if you're down low and you're being discreet, get some balls to be who you are and own who you are, because this is the damage it causes. So anyway, one of the mornings, I'm hearing a loud shout from him, loud scream, 4 o'clock in the morning, then a random ah! And silence after that. I go to my window and I'm looking out my window and I realise he's there. He's screaming at my window, everyone's window, on their phone to the ambulance saying somebody's killed my girlfriend, someone's attacked my girlfriend. Bear in mind, I know it's him, so I wait for him to go away from the area. Don't want to give too much details about where I am, but away from the area. I call the police. The police drove past where they're supposed to be. I chased the police down the road. Then 2 RC police officers, sorry to say, because I'm quite polite. I was saying, have you come about the situation regarding what I called you guys about? They said yes. She is in the ambulance. Oh my gosh. So my head is going like, whoa. They're not giving answers, by the way. And then they're looking for him still. So me, I merry along straight back into mine. 3 days, the police were looking around for a weapon, right? Just letting you know this. A hammer. He tried to attack his girlfriend, his baby mom, the mother of his children, who he lives with, plays happy families with. He tried to attack her with a hammer. Long story short, when I finally see her, and bear in mind she's got the big bandage on her forehead, and she's looking just all over the place, and the children are there crawling on their mom. I said to her, I'm the one who called the police, and she's like, oh, it was you. I said, yeah. I said, do you know that he messaged me not so long ago? She's like, yeah, I know, that's why we broke up the first time during the pandemic. Okay, bear with me. And I said, well, I don't agree with all that, blah, blah, blah. You guys know what I'm about, and Talvin.xxx. So I explained that to her, not Talvin.xxx, but you get it. And then she said to me, oh, he's confused. He had duct tape as well. He was going to tape up me and the kids and kill us all. Are you fucking serious? So, and also, that baffled me. But you know what? I know that's kind of serious, but it's the fact there was no strong response and excuses for him. I said, listen, you don't have to put up with that. You've got a family. And she was talking about 10 years wasted, all the situation. No, I said, no, it's not. You're still young, beautiful. You've got your life, you've got your kids who look up to you. Do you know what I'm saying? And then again, this is what I'm talking about, a domestic situation, someone on the DL, and not only that, do you know what she was saying that he mentioned about me? Okay, I get that you don't like me and all that stuff. Slag me down, say what you want. I get that, I could understand, but the issue is, for me, is that he was talking about all rainbows and this and that during Pride, and how the gay community is this, that and the other, but yet you're going online on a gay site to meet gay guys, and you gay guys are feeding into that. My people are feeding into that. That's what I'm talking about. It's not a win-win situation. You're straight man. Like I said, there's plenty of gay guys, all categories, all kinds of people that are straight acting, camp acting, a bit of both. It saddens me that I realise that people get into relationships based on insecurity. Now, I have facts to prove that, my own experience, and seeing other people go through it. Do you know what I'm saying? And once you get with somebody based on insecurity, you're definitely going to attract the same person over and over again, no matter how much you think that you've changed or grown. Do you know what I'm saying? You get people who need somebody just to always be there. I've been that person. You seem to attract people then that keep you there, and the thing is, and then that becomes a power struggle, because you're insecure, need someone to put all your validation into and all your needs and wants, and hope that they'll hold you through that. And then they're happy to do that, but that's going to be somebody who's wanting someone to go into what they can control. Does that make sense? Then you've got the victim and the controller. It's as simple as that. So then when the person who is in victim mode wants to break free, gets confidence, validation, just life changes, you want to grow, wants to be themselves, how do you stay with that person if that's the person you've got with? That confuses me. So then you've got the person who's in control, who's actually quite vulnerable, who's panicking all the time, thinking, I need to keep control, I need to keep a hold of this. They'll hold on no matter what is going on. Does that make sense? Boom, 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 boom. Whack, tack. All the violence, all that stuff. And even if you don't get to a domestic like that, it can be mental, or it can just be unhealthy in general with that same kind of insecure mediation. Does that make sense? And it could not, maybe it's not the titles that I'm saying to you, maybe it's not. Maybe it's something different, but think of why you are going for these people. Think of why you are with this person. And sorry to say, you do need to question, because in the long run, when you're married for 30 years, when you're together for 8 years, all the time you need that you think you're going to be wasted. And in the end, you realize, what? You chose wrong, and you've got opportunities to get out, especially if it comes to domestic abusive relationships that are totally just hands-on. That's a straight no-go. Maybe you're used to violence in your family. It's not great. Maybe you're used to a certain way. Think hard of why you're with that person. You don't need that. And even for the person who is doing the damage, or would seem on the outwardly is doing the damage. Work on your insecurity, express yourself better. Stop thinking you need to keep hold of everything and in so much extremes in case it goes, like knocking it down to the point where you're even thinking to kill it. Being open and honest, I'm single. I like to mingle. I like to do what I want to do in my time. When I'm with somebody, I'm dedicated. When I'm single, I try anything once or twice. Depends if I like it or not. And then, play the field until I want to settle down. But at the same time, just like girls, gay guys I do believe, there's certain things you keep discreet, because as men, we like to own what we have. And no matter what we're like, we're hypocrites. We definitely don't like sharing what we have. Deep down, that means something to us. We can be fair and easygoing, but whatever. No blood clot. On a deal with ourselves, man. No, that sounded stupid. That sounded like one of those guys, no offense, but one of those Caucasian guys trying to impersonate a Jamaican guy or what you get on TV. Welcome to the island, man. Too much English and British and proud and ready. Jamaican proud too. Please, Jamaican proud. But let me tell you, it don't work. Now, I get in an Asian community, a religious governing, or a strong-held Christian family, or, just anything like that that's holding you, and you believe that way deep down. I get why you're not coming out. Stay away, deal with it, move on. But you're affecting my community, you're affecting me. And it's not teaching anything good for this generation. So you're telling me that's not a whirlwind and a half? Why are you going to put yourself through all of that? There are things out there, people out there, there's too much out there to be acting stupid. And this comes to the people that seem like they're victims too. You've got a choice as well, You have a choice. I've experienced things and I will talk about them, but you have a choice as well. And the people who are too overbearing, I'm not giving them excuses, the controllers, the aggressors, they act that way out of insecurity. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like being a bully in school. Anyway, come on, man. You get it, I get it. Let's make a better environment for us all. It's all about peace and love, man. And love. Come on. I've got it in me. You've got it in you. Did I just say that? Yes, I did. It's true. Yeah. Anyway, guys, listen, please like, comment, and subscribe. Grow the channel, grow the love, grow the messages. And as we grow together, you will see that there is more that's going to come that will move with the good crowd. Like I said, put your cards on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Some people might like your 5, hate your 1, dislike your 3, and love your 2. Do you know what I'm saying? This many 2. Or they might just be like, you're 3. Whatever, man. Just as long as your cards are on the table. And they can go elsewhere. People, go elsewhere. All of you lot who don't want to be here, go elsewhere. Who wants to be here because you know that I'm fighting for change of love, compassion, morality, fight for LGBTQ plus rights because I'm a part of my community. My black issues, my mixed issues, mixed topics, things that are, things that people don't get to speak about, and my biggest message is for the underdog, and we are all underdogs. We can have money and be an underdog, So think outside your box about the dynamics. I want you to think outside your box. I want you to open your minds. You know what? Let's open our minds together. Not tell you something that I think you should know. I'm telling you what I know, how the world goes, and how to access that part of your brain that says, I can, I should. Why should I? Question yourself. But then come to a nice resolve of what you believe in your core. I'm just learning mine through God, Jesus, life, therapy. I've surrounded friends. I listen to the people that are there for me. I listen to the people that are there for me. Those that love me. And you know what? You miss these people by being so selfish and by not dealing with yourself. So, like I said, Talvin, what? This is my talking and I'm giving it to you direct. and on being an open human being to help us be better human beings so we can all work together. Right. That's what we're about. Please guys, like I said, yes, like, comment and subscribe. Grow the channel, grow the love, and share please. Share the message, share the joy, share the love, because I'm sharing mine with you. It's not about the clicks, likes and views. It's not for me. It's about getting the message of love across so that we can all move as light in the right areas for people. You know, some people shine to bring light to others, and I believe that I'm one of those to bring light. When I say light, I mean things that I've come to terms with, things that have had me in tears. And I want to share them because I realize that other people are going through them, but no one's speaking about it. Do you get me now? I want to bring light to it. And I need to shine. How I shine? By just being me. How do you shine? By what? By being you. And that's all you can ever wish for. Thank you for coming back to Talvin! Talvin? What? This must be the chair, by the way. Talvin what? Talvin what? Talvin what?
Talvin what?
Talvin talks.
Talvin talks.